you add software engineer to that list of translator and customer service rep as a job that might be largely automated by AI?
So, software engineering is a tough one. The best software engineers I know, and I can't find enough of people like this, are experienced software engineers that are really on top of AI, experienced developers that are really on top of AI. And I will also never again hire any software engineer that does not know how to use AI in a relatively sophisticated way. They're just so much less productive now than AI-enabled engineers. I suspect that the demand for software engineering will skyrocket because as the cost of software engineering plummets, we should be building a ton more software. In software engineering, we often break software work down into writing code and then also product management, right? Deciding what to build. And about a year and a half ago, start to see this really weird phenomenon where our designers and PMs, product managers, would give a spec to an engineer. And then increasingly, the engineer was building to that spec faster and faster and going back to the PM to say, now what do you want me to do? And our PMs were having trouble keeping up with the speed of the software engineers. Once upon a time, Silicon Valley used to, and it turns out that AI has dramatically accelerated software engineering, but has not dramatically accelerated product management in terms of deciding what to build. And so as a ratio, product management seems to be becoming more valuable. And so today, the best engineers I know are highly AI enabled, and many of them have also learned to do some product work. Today, those software engineers are much less valuable because if they need to tell every little thing to do, it's just not as valuable as the software engineers. They can make some basic product and design decisions so that someone can give higher level product guidance and the software engineer do a lot more work of that themselves. And so the role of software engineering is changing. And I think if software engineers can change and adapt to this new set of job requirements, the demand for this set of skills, I don't think there's a ceiling. So I'm actually very optimistic about the profession of software engineering if we could upskill them to shift the skill mix. So the value of memorizing syntax is rapidly going to zero. And I feel like, but the value of being able to problem solve, to decide what problems to solve, that is still very high, maybe even higher, given that the writing of the syntax of the code is becoming so easy.